everyone, it's Maddie, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about college and the application process that I went through. This is going to be a little bit more tailored toward art school applications because I'm going to art school, but I won't get too into certain art school things. It's also going to be more of like a general video, I guess. I don't want to talk too much, but I do want to start out by saying that I'm going to the Savannah College of Art and Design this fall. I'm really excited. I'm planning on majoring in game design, which is going to be really fun. I won't get to do any of that until my sophomore year though, because that's just kind of how colleges work, I guess, if you're going for art. Also, I apologize for how congested and gross I sound. I recently found out that I had developed allergies. 18 years of my life go by, never had allergies before, but why not just add something new to the mix, right? So first thing I want to say is that when you go through the application process, it's pretty simple. The most frustrating parts of it are not going to be coming from your side of things. It's going to be dealing with everybody else. So for example, when I applied to the Savannah College of Art and Design, I turned in my online application, paid $40 as the fee or whatever, and then I just kind of sat back and was like, okay, what else do I need to send in? And an important thing to do is to check on your school website's requirements for application to find out what you need. For most colleges, all you're really going to need are your transcripts and your SAT or ACT scores, and that's really all you're going to need besides an online application or whatever. Art schools will require that you have a portfolio. At least most of the ones that I've seen require that you have a portfolio. Portfolio for SCAD is optional, but I did it anyway because you can get scholarship money off of it. So it's always a good idea to scan your school's website and figure out all these little details so you're prepared. Time-wise, I was only recently accepted I'd say about a week ago. I already have a lot of stuff done for only being accepted a week ago, but I was accepted about a week ago. I submitted my online application the beginning of April. I think it was April 7th, April 4th, April 7th, something like that. That's when I submitted my online application. That's when I decided hey, that screw college thing you were doing, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you should actually go for it. So I'm going for it, and it paid off. From there, I immediately, and by immediately I mean a couple days later, went onto College Board so I could send the school my SAT scores. Just because we have this weird school website thing, and I think that was the only way to do it would be to go through College Board, so I was like, I'll just do that, it won't be a big deal. But it was a big deal because it took them a month to send my scores out. Yeah, so if you're using College Board, be prepared for something like that, and be prepared to get an inadequate response if you email them, because that's what I got from them. And I sent my transcripts. I went to my school guidance office, and I grabbed a transcript request form. I don't know if all high schools have that, but mine does. So I grabbed a I grabbed a transcript request form, and I filled it out, and I didn't want to deal with our weird school website thing, so I opted to have it sent through the postal service. And I gave them some stamps, and they sent it out, and they got it a week later. Once they had all of my stuff in, so once they had my SAT scores, and once they had my transcript, they put my file under academic review. And then I had to, my admissions counselor contacted me and told me I had to write a letter of explanation because I got 2 Ds in high school. Weren't entirely my fault, but those are a different story, entirely involving bad teachers and a bad support system in my school. But I wrote that, I submitted that, and then my admissions counselor contacted me and said that they put she submitted my file to the application review committee, and then it was only 5 or 6 days later when I got an email about my decision. Okay, so I'm going to talk very briefly about portfolios. I know a lot of different schools have different requirements for portfolios. SCAD's portfolio is optional, but they have guidelines listed on SlideRoom, which is what I think a lot of schools use to submit portfolios. I know RISD, the Rhode Island School of Design, I think is the official name. I don't know, don't quote me on that. They require a portfolio, and they have portfolio prompts that you pick from, and you have to submit one of those. I know some other schools require portfolios, and they also have requirements, prompts, things like that that you have to deal with. I might show a couple of my portfolio pieces, or just my entire portfolio just real quick while I'm talking right now. For this portfolio, I got a $1,500 scholarship for it for the year, and I was surprised that I even got that much because of how late in the year I applied. But if you're thinking about going to SCAD, definitely try and get this stuff in early, because the earlier you get it in, the more money they'll be willing to give you. But I'm glad I got the amount of money that I did, because I didn't think it was really worth that much. Next up, I want to talk really quickly about roommates and housing. So I already have my roommate and my suite mates picked out. We've already gone on the website and requested each other, so everything's set up. It's a good idea if you're like trying to pick roommates, or like what if you do random assignment, you get your roommates. You want to talk to your roommates before you move in, before you get to your college, so you can decide like who's gonna bring what. My roommate and one of my suite mates are both bringing TVs. My one suite mate has an espresso machine. My roommate has a Keurig. We're trying to decide all that. We're trying to get decorating together. We're trying to make plans and figure things out now, so when we get down there, we can, you know, just jump right into it, get it done, get it out of the way, and have fun while we do it. It's also a good idea to try and befriend your roommates, because you're going to be living with them for a year unless something goes crazy wrong and you have to get your RA involved. But I'm not expecting any of that to happen. I really hope that doesn't happen, because I like these girls a lot. And then financial aid is a big one, because it's really complicated, but if you need financial aid, don't be scared to contact the financial aid department at your school. Don't forget to fill out your FAFSA. Don't be shy about that kind of stuff. Just, if you need it, you can get it. You can work for it. I didn't think I was going to be able to afford this school. It was a little rough, but I can, thanks to loans and scholarships and grants and things like that. So keep an open mind to financial aid. And I know I'm like rushing through this video, but I don't have a lot of storage left on my phone. I don't have money to get a camera yet. I'm planning on doing more videos about college. If anyone has any questions that they want me to answer about the application process, about portfolios, about any of that kind of stuff, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I also will be linking to my social media sites. You can always contact me on those. Subscribe if you want to see college videos from me in the future. I know I'm not very entertaining or nice to look at, and my congested nasally voice is not something pleasant. It won't lull you to sleep like a lullaby, but it's here for you, and it should hopefully clear up soon. Like I said, I'm planning on making more videos about college in the future, probably videos about other things, probably be doing some like dorm hall stuff at some point. I don't know yet. I know I'm just really excited to go to college, and if you're watching this, hopefully you are too. I'll see you guys in the next video then. Bye.